And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And I am totally discombobulated because I did not have time today to do my script to tell you what's happening in beautiful, wonderful Cleveland and Bradley County. So I'm going to use my Bradley Essential, and I'm also going to use some things I've clipped out of the newspaper and some emails I've gotten from people, and there will be no order to this chaos, and I apologize, I really do. And Alex and Adrian have done slides for some of these, so they're just going to have to, I'll have to start talking and they'll pop the slide up. So the first thing I want to talk to you about, and I don't think we have a slide for this one, guys, is the Encore University, and this is their Fall 2019 mini courses. And the registration starts August the 7th, 8th, and 9th from 8:30 to 2 o'clock in the Communications Arts Building, room 113. Oh, I do have a slide for this. Fantastic. And then late registrations August 12th through the September 3rd, and those hours may vary. And so you need to go to www.leeuniversity.edu/encore, or you can call the office at 614-8598. And they're going to have a lot of really great things. Now, Bethany was on here with me the other day, and I think she said the Back to the 60s and the Beat Goes On is already full. And now you're looking at me saying, how can it be full when you can't register till August the 7th? Well, if you've taken courses in the past from them on this Encore, they mail out a pamphlet or a whole set of brochures that will tell you what is being offered, and you can pre-register, which makes it good. So some of these, and I know Tennessee and tennis shoes usually sells out because it's a traveling history course, and people may take it year after year after year because you go to different places every time. And that's Coach Alltop, and that within itself would be worth the money. But it's only $25 for 2 courses. And you get all the benefits of being a Lee student. You have a Lee ID, you get Lee parking, you can use their library, and you get in all their events free. So this is really good. So this is something 614-8598. And I'm going to try to do this in some kind of order, but I'm not making promises. Now, one of the things that I love, and I grew up in the Methodist church, and we had the Cokesbury hymnal. And I did not know what the Redback hymnal was. I was familiar a little bit with the Baptist hymnal because occasionally, at the time that I was growing up, Victory in Jesus was not in the Methodist hymnal. It was a Baptist hymn, and we didn't have it in our hymnal. We do now. Somebody had some sense. But anyway, they're going to have a Baptist hymn sing at Westwood Baptist Church on August the 11th and at 6 p.m. and it's open to the public, folks. Anybody that wants to come can come. I think it's going to be great. Jack Clark will be there, and Jack is phenomenal on that piano. And you know, somebody will say, let's sing Just a Little Talk with Jesus, and somebody else will say, let's sing it in key, and he can do it. I mean, really, there is no key. But anyway, he can put it in whatever key you want, and he's wonderful, and these are always great. And warning, I will be there, okay, because I just think they're awesome. And it's like I told some people the other day that kind of snarled their nose, and I said, I just like to sight read, and some of these hymns I've never sung before, and I just love it. Now, the chamber membership coffee is going to be a week from tomorrow, the 13th at 8:30 at the Bradley Health Care and Rehab. You do not have to be a member of the chamber. This is a good opportunity for you to come and see what the chamber has to offer at this networking experience. So you can go to clevelandchamber.com, and they have a new website. Joel was on here with me the other day, showed you all this new website, which is phenomenal. They also have a Facebook page. Cherry's Jubilee has a Facebook page with them. Tennessee, the tourism has a Facebook page with them, so that is something great. So I always try to promote the chamber if I can. Now, on August the 13th, there will be a volunteer fair for Junior Achievement. Now, Junior Achievement is an entrepreneurial opportunity where we have teachers, volunteers, maybe have never taught anything a day in their life, that go into classes and teach entrepreneurship. And it also teaches money awareness. It teaches about your community. It teaches about things that are happening in the world. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful program. I volunteer as often as I can with the shop. So we're going to have a volunteer fair. This will be for those of you that have volunteered in the past, and also for those of you that might be interested in volunteering. Now, we talked about that 55 plus, and people say, I don't want to retire because I don't have anything to do. If you think you don't have anything to do, we don't care about what age you are, but we'd like to have you come and talk to us about being a volunteer for Junior Achievement. And it will be at the JA office, which is right there across the street from the main campus at Cleveland State Community College. So it's right there. I think it used to be the maintenance building. I'm not even sure. But anyway, it's got a big green awning that says JA, so you can't miss it. So, and then on the 24th, Junior Achievement is going to have the Race to Achieve 5K and 1 mile, and that's at Tinsley Park. And registration begins at 7 a.m. and the race starts at 8. I will be there. I will not be running. I will be giving away T-shirts and backpacks or whatever it is we're giving to all the runners. It's $25 for students for the run and $25 for adults, 20 for students, and 15 for the 1 mile walk. I don't even do that, folks. But for schools, if you want your track team to participate, you might win $250 because that is the prize for the winner of the 5K. And Terra Running will be there to time you. So if any of you are looking for sanction points, then you get points for this race. So this is a good one for you to do. Then on Saturday, August the 17th, we have On the Wire with Jessica Claren at the Museum Center. And this is a jewelry workshop, and it's really, really good. And she does a great job. And she also has a lot of her jewelry in the gift shop there at the museum. Now, it's $20 for members and $35 for non-members. And I've talked to y'all about this before, folks. It's very inexpensive to join the museum. It's like $35, and so you would already have saved $15, $20 actually, on this event. If you were a member, you would have saved $15, I'm sorry, which, you know, and you do that a couple of times and you've paid your membership. So there are other things coming up in September. There'll be handcrafted chain bracelets, and there'll be mug making and ornament making and pottery. So there's other things coming up. So you want to be sure that you participate in these, and these fill up quickly because you can't have more than about 12 or 15 people working to do the jewelry at the same time because it just gets too hectic, way too hectic. Now, I get the email every time it comes out from the Athens Area Council for the Arts, and I never mind promoting them because they're a wonderful organization. And so they're going to do Frozen Junior, and this will be children's theater, and it's Friday the 16th and Friday the 23rd at 7, and then it'll be Saturday the 17th and the 24th, 2 shows, one at 2 and one at 7. And there will be a charge to get in. Let me see. Adult tickets $15 and students are $10. And I will tell you all that Ocoee Middle School will be doing, and I hope I'm not jumping you, Corey, on this announcement. They're going to do Frozen Junior in the spring as their spring play, but you might want to go see the one in Athens and then come back and see how much better ours is here in Brady County. I'm kidding. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 opportunities to see Frozen Junior in Athens, and it is at the Sue Trotter Black Box Theater, and it's wonderful. And then Andy Johnson, and we've had Andy on with us before to talk about the Tri Kids, which is wonderful. And they're going to have a triathlon on August the 10th from 9 to 12, and it's for boys and girls ages 6 to 14. It'll be at Baylor School, and you can register online at TriKids, KIDZ.com. And it's swim, bike, and run, and this is their 2nd annual off-road triathlon. And I know Andy does a great job with these kids and with these triathlons. So the 6 to 9-year-olds will swim 50 meters, do a 2-mile bike ride, and a 1-mile run. And the 10 to 14-year-olds, well, do 150 meters in the swimming, 4 miles on the bike, and 2-mile run. So those will be very interesting. So if you have any kids that are interested, and I know we've had some kids from Bradley County that have participated in some of their things, and they just can't speak highly enough of Andy and what he does there. So I think that's great. Now we have the Junior Achievement Dress for Success with J.A. fashion show coming up September the 28th, and it will be the Lily Pad in Sweetwater. We'll be doing the fashion show, and the Lily Pad Boutique is one of my favorites. And I know I stressed y'all to please try to shop in Cleveland, Bradley County. 99% of the time I do, but Brenda's a dear friend, and I just love the Lily Pads. So the luncheon starts, the doors open at 11, and the show starts at 11:30, and there will be like a finger food lunch and peach tea, and very, very good, and the fashions. There will be some great door prizes given away. Right now, the tables are $300 for a table of 8, and once we see how well we do with that, then we'll have individual prices for individual seats if there's any left. And we want to thank the First Pres Church for allowing us to have this there. And this is going to be very exciting, folks, and it's a fundraiser for Junior Achievement so that we can go in to excuse me, the schools and teach these courses that need to be taught. Now, the Go Red for Women brings life-saving knowledge to our area. This is the Tenova Healthcare and the American Heart Association. And a couple of years ago, we had an event here, Go Red for Women, and I know because several couples went with Flavis and I, and we bought a trip. There was an auction, and we bought a trip to see the Titans. We went in a limousine, and we had dinner in a fancy restaurant in Nashville. It was a great time. So that event is going to be September the 12th, but I'm going to have someone from the American Heart Association on in the next show who's going to tell us about that and tell us how you can be there for it. It's a breakfast, and 763-4404 is the number you call, and that is up there. And Alex is telling me I'm getting low on time, so let me tell you that the Victory Over Violence 3-on-3 basketball will be coming up September 14th. But you need to get registered for that because the deadline to register is Friday, the 23rd of August. And you need to contact Catherine Rice at 303-3519. And these things, I love this, Victory Over Violence, because these 3-on-3 can get violent. I mean, these people are competitive, and especially if they are in a regular 3-on-3 league, I love it. And it's for men and women also, so that's a great fundraiser for them. All right, and then we have the museum gala coming up on the 27th of September. I'll try to get Janice on. I sent her an email today, and it came back that it wasn't deliverable, so I don't know what I did wrong. But anyway, I will try to get her on to talk to us about the gala, and it's a great opportunity for you to go. And this year, it says Our Adventure Continues, and I believe it's going to be kind of a safari type look. And then, of course, on September the 13th, we have the 55 plus, or September 12th, I'm sorry, that's a Thursday. We have the 55 plus, and that will be at the Museum Center, and that is free to the public, but vendors are needed. So, folks, I've tried to rush through this, and like I say, I was not real organized for this, and I do apologize. But it's been a great day in Nancy's neighborhood, and I've loved having Kathy and Shannon on to talk to us about the events that are happening in our community. And pick up one of these Bradley Essentials, because I didn't even go through the calendar of events for you, and that calendar of events starts about page 38, and they've got August starting on 38th. Now, August the 3rd, we've already done, and we had the Kool-Aid Festival, and we had the Superheroes, and we had the Chamber Expo, so hopefully you all had a weekend full, and so now you've got this next week coming up. Remember, we are back in school, folks. The city started today. The county starts tomorrow. Those flashing lights will be out in school zones. Please, please acknowledge those folks and do that 20 miles an hour through school zones. And please watch for buses. Remember, you're supposed to stop if the bus has its sign out. You're supposed to stop. And so if you're going to be late to something, I'd rather you be explaining to them why you're late than explaining to someone's parents why you hit their child as they were crossing the street. So remember, folks, school's in session, and we all have to retrain ourselves right now because we've had 2.5 months of not worrying about it. So great day in Nancy's neighborhood today. And so for today, folks, bye-bye.